Good morning and welcome to Gridbusters. So there has been a hive of activity since the last video. Let me just quickly show you what's been happening. So as you can see, all of the stud work has been done, plus the plasterboarding, and the water tank has been moved from the other location. So I had a plumber in. It actually took him 2 days to move the pipework. We had a few little problems which held up some of the work in here actually, and we actually had to go into town 3 or 4 times to get the right connectors, but eventually we got there and we got everything all plumbed in and the hot water tank is now working. So we got all the drywall up, the plasterboard up yesterday. I put on all of the filler and put some extra filler on last night at about 11 o'clock, because this morning what we're planning to do is to get the staircase in, and what I really wanted to do was to get everything sanded and painted before the staircase went in. It's going to be much easier to paint this wall before the staircase goes in, so it was a kind of rush to get it all finished before this morning. So I was up at 5 o'clock this morning sanding all the plasterboard filler down, and then painting everything, or as much as I could, just this little section. I've actually run out of paint now, and this morning Jude is coming in and we're going to start fitting the staircase. So that is the plan, but let me show you what else we've been up to. So I've also fitted these MDF sections all the way along here, and that is where the cable trunking is going to go. So inside, behind this MDF, there is a kind of tray which is about I would say 6 inches deep and 6 inches high. Well, it's about 1 foot high actually. You can see how big that is. But the idea is, whenever we have to do any cabling, for instance pulling solar cables through the trunking which goes through to the barn, we can just remove all of these panels and very, very easily install the cables, because the inverter charge controller is going here, the batteries are going to be down here, and this just makes everything much easier. In this corner here we're going to have a server rack. I'm just in the middle of repainting my server rack. I've had it for around 30 years and it's got had a few scrapes and bumps and the paint was chipping off, so I've just decided to repaint it. So yesterday I jet washed it down, started respraying it, ran out of spray cans, so I'm going this morning to get some more. But the idea is that that server rack will fit in the corner here. That's going to host all of the computer equipment from the house, so our servers. I've got about 3 network attached storage devices which will go in there. We're going to get a Ethernet patch panel plus a 19-inch rack switcher box, so we can route all of Ethernet from both houses straight into here and have one central hub where all of the networking happens. So yeah, so that's what the rack is actually for. So today, the other thing which we want to do is to get all of these screw holes all filled and the jointing compound on. So in this corner here, I'm going to be putting an MDF panel in this corner as well, so that we've still got access to the plumbing connections in the corner there if we ever need to get access to those. Plus EDF, the electricity board, need to come and drill a hole through that wall so that it can install the electricity meter here, and also so I can put the fuse box in here, because I'm moving the fuse box from our living room in our house into here, which is going to be a massive job. So I just wanted loads of access. So rather than putting plasterboard there, that's all going to be done with MDF. And again, so we can easily remove everything. So there's a lot of work to get on with today, and I'll catch you tomorrow.